Welcome! It's a great day to be a miner because we got some really nice, big, new, repurposed hardware. We're going to unbox this thing. We're going to go over the specs, features. We're going to tell you all about it. But first, let's go ahead and spin that intro. Alright, so here we are, and first and foremost, let's get the disclaimer out of the way. This was paid for with our own cold hard crypto. Nothing in this video is sponsored, so yeah, we're free to say whatever we want. Now, with that out of the way, let's look at this giant, massive box here. And if we turn it just slightly, you can see the Antminer logo, and yes, we are continuing down our rapid descent, the rabbit hole of the Antminer conversion into home miners. I think you'll like this one. So without further ado, you know what time it is, baby. RGB knife, engage. We're gonna save you some hardship here and some watching us struggle, and we're just gonna go ahead and time warp and get this guy out of the box and in front of the camera. So ready, go. 3, 2, 1, and boom! We are back, baby. Here she is. This is an Antminer S21 Pro. This is a big boy ASIC. I was actually kind of surprised how freaking heavy this thing is, man. Like compared to the S19 and the S19J Pro and the S19 XP, this thing is freaking massive. So anyway, we got this thing off of eBay, and there's a problem, right? This channel mainly focuses on home mining. Well, this is a 240, 3000 plus watt, 200 and some terahash Bitcoin miner. So why would we have this on a home mining chip? If you've been following us recently, we've went down the rabbit hole of picking up Antminers that have been converted from Big Boy 240 to 120 volt miners, and we've been testing the efficiency and trying to quiet them down and just going really deep down into this rabbit hole. Well, now we've really upgraded. We've upped the ante a little bit. We picked up one of these S21 Pros because they are super efficient, and we're gonna go down the rabbit hole of converting this thing into a home miner, or maybe even multiple home miners. Yeah, this is gonna turn into multiple home miners. So let's just talk about our plans for this one, and we'll go over just some kind of the specs and whatnot. So these are packed full of the BM1370 ASIC chips, which are basically the same chips that are in this guy and these guys back here, and the NerdQaxe is over here, and the BitAxe Gamma. They all are running on the BM1370 chips, but those are running on 1 or 4 or 8 chips. This is running on a whole swarm of those chips. In fact, it's running on 3 hash boards completely jammed full of those chips. But that means that this runs just as efficient as these other small miners, but on a much larger scale. So we're gonna try to cut this thing down. Basically, we're gonna change out this giant power supply here. This whole thing is the power supply. We're gonna take that off there. We're gonna put it onto a smaller power supply that will run 120 volt. Then we're going to take this open. We're gonna remove at least one of the hash boards. We might remove both of them and actually make it a single hash board into a custom case, or maybe we'll leave this as 2 hash boards and then we'll make a separate miner with 1 hash board in it. That sounds like a good idea. I think that's the plan. We're gonna take one of these hash boards, we're gonna make it into a nice single hash board miner like in our previous video that we did with the S19 XP. Check that video out above. That thing is really sick and really affordable. We'll go over the cost and everything, the total cost, but how are we going to convert this guy? How's the easiest way to convert one of these? Well, I hear you barking, big dog. How do you convert? Hey, Altered, how are you going to convert that into a home miner? I hear you barking, big dog. For the basic build, we are going to use a kit that we picked up from none other than Altair Technologies. If you don't know who they are, they have great prices, great home mining equipment. They've got ASICs, yada, yada, yada. Again, this isn't a paid sponsored video, but I have ordered from Altair and dealt with them directly on many occasions. They have done well for me. So check them out in the links down below. let's check the kit that we picked up from them that's called the Urlacher Kit. It should include a power supply, a Loki chip, an instruction manual, and then also a wireless Wi-Fi adapter so that we can run our home miner on Wi-Fi if we choose to. So let's get that out real quick. So we're gonna open this as well and just take a look at the kit itself. We're not gonna go into any of the teardown or any of the build today. We just wanted to get this thing out, get it on the desk, and it did come with a power cord, and it's got the Big Boy 240 power cord here. We won't be using that once we get rid of this power supply. So yeah, now let's open this. How did I break glass? All right, we're gonna open this up and just see what the Urlacher Kit comes with. Again, we paid for this with our own cold hard cash. It wasn't sponsored. They didn't send it to me. So yeah, don't fight me. So how much did this cost? Let's talk about both of these, but while we're unboxing this one, because man, it's stuck. All right, this was about $1,600 to $1,700 off of eBay used. As you see it today, shipped to door, probably just over $1,700 I paid for this. And that was on a decent price from a used seller, a reputable seller. This was $199 from Altair, and they do, so here's what comes in this kit. It has the nice color instruction manual, and then we open this up, and inside we have our 120 power supply cable, super heavy duty, like that. And then, the creme de la creme. All right, let's get that box out of the way. This is the power supply in here. There's your power supply right here. And this is a Wi-Fi adapter right on the side, and it comes in a nice 3D printed housing. And this whole thing will set and replace this whole side tower, this guy. We'll end up opening this tower up. We'll take one of the hash boards out. We'll set this here, then we're gonna wire in the power supply. They already have the cables all nice and crimped into a nice little setup here. This one will go to our control board. These two will go into the main harness that goes into the hash boards. I don't want to drop that. And then your Wi-Fi adapter, you would plug this into your control board to give you wireless access. The hardest part on this whole build is this is the Loki chip. It's just basically a little chip that hooks onto the control board, and what it does is it bypasses the checks so that when you plug it in, it doesn't fail and it'll still fire up on 120. Without this, it could fail on the boot up because it's looking for 240 depending on the firmware, and so it might not actually fire up. So basically the whole gist of it is we're going to turn this into a 2 hash board beast that's super efficient, running on 120 volt. Then we'll flash a new firmware on this thing, Luxor. It will be Lux OS, and it's gonna run off of Lux OS. And then we'll be able to adjust our tuning, our setting, our overclocks, our undervolts, and we'll be able to thoroughly test this guy out on 2 hash boards. Then later on, we're gonna build a single hash board version of this, and we're gonna tell you all the nerdy numbers, the cost, and then of course we'll go over to some analysis and tell you whether or not all of this is worth the price. Is the juice worth the squeeze? That's what we're gonna find out. What's your thoughts on this? Make sure to give a big shout out to Ryan Blass. He did a really nice series on basically setting up this Urlacher kit onto an S19K Pro. You can also buy a fully set up S19K Pro with the Urlacher kit. It down in the description. There'll be no wiring, no setup, all the fun stuff that we'll be doing. It's already done for you. So you buy it, you plug it in, you go in and you open the IP address and you put in your pool and you hash away. You can change your overclocks and all that, but it's already pre-set up, pre-done for you if you don't want to go this route, because this can be kind of intimidating. But yeah, that is the plan. We're gonna rip and roar, and we're gonna spend some more time in this because, man, we are having fun going down this rabbit hole. Tell us what your thoughts are on this guy and on our previous videos, and just tell us your thoughts on mining in general down in the comments below. I think that wraps it up for today's video. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Smash that like button and subscribe for future content. Thanks for coming along and enjoy the ride.